Hey everyone, it's me, your favorite Sparkle Girl, aka Can Sparkle. So before I could possibly start, I just want you guys to understand that I am getting a bit better, but I still get these coughs and a little croak in in my own voice. But I will be fine. So don't worry about me, okay? So just don't get too worried because I don't want you guys to feel concerned over me about being sick. So I am totally fine. I mean, it's pretty normal to have a cold sometimes, so can't possibly blame me. So anyway, let's just get started. So, can I just be honest? I am going to show you guys this peculiar show that I used to watch as a kid. But I still do sometimes, depends if I want to watch it or whatever. And it's only because of my childhood reason. And yet, it's called Calm Outside. It's basically about a woman named Aunt Mabel, and she has a pet dog named Pippin. And yes, okay, and let's just say, well, the thing is, I know that there'll be some people who wants to be in my video, but I don't want to be sound mean or anything, but I just hope everyone can understand that I just prefer to have my own stream just on my own and not with anyone else because because the last time I tried to do a stream video with other people, it's just sometimes frustrates me because sometimes people can easily interrupt me when I try to speak up. So I hope everyone can understand it's just part of my personality. So please be respectful and be nice. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but sometimes you just got to think about my feelings too. Okay? Thank you. So I prefer to have my little cell life because it's just part of who I am and what I am. So anyway, okay, so please bear with me for that one. So anyway, let's just focus on talk about the show called Come Outside that I used to watch it on CBeebies. Yes. Almost you guys already know about CBeebies anyway, because you already know some information that I already told you guys about. I mean, boys and girls, like few times before. So I'm going to show you. Here we go. So here we are. So this is the list of all the episodes of Come Outside. And if you don't mind, I need to show you something else, but it's still the same show, but on the Google. Just hang on. Here we go. Here we go. So there it is. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and sadly, the actress who plays Aunt Mabel passed away in last year, I believed. I know it is sad for those who have watched the show, and me included, and my best friend Sophie as well, because she loves the show as I do. So yeah, and also it's also sad that Pippin also died in real life. Although Pippin was played by two dogs actually, so I probably have mentioned this sometimes before in one of my CBeebies videos, and I kind of did say that Pippin was actually named Pippin in real life as well. But basically, the first dog was called Pippin, but she's somehow passed away in sometimes in the 90s until she got replaced by her grandson named Mr. Higgins sometimes later in the new seasons. you know the later seasons, yeah, of the show. And yes, and he also sadly passed away sometime in 2008. Yes, I know it is sad. I feel sorry for the actress, even the dogs. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, I really wish I could give Pippin a cuddle. I really miss her. And Mr. Higgins' version of Pippin too. Yeah, they're both cute. Yeah, so okay, so I'll show you the pictures. so so this is the woman who plays Aunt Mabel. But I don't know if anyone else knows this, especially those who from the UK, including myself, that the woman who plays Aunt Mabel isn't just famous for Come Outside, she's also famous in other films and shows. And that includes EastEnders. She was in EastEnders as well. Yeah, she plays this character's mother. Yeah, yes, okay, obviously. And I also find out sometimes last year that she's been in Coronation Street as well. Like, G. Like, cool. Sorry. So that's Pippin the dog. Oh. Yeah. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Goodbye, Aunt Mabel and Pippin. We all love you, and we always will, no matter how old the show is and how old you two both are either. hmm. And yes. Oh yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Mr. Higgins actually in this picture. I just can tell really because there's loads of pictures of Pippin, but obviously, so that's the original Pippin, the first dog who plays Pippin. So that's obviously her. I can tell by the face, and here's her grandson, Mr. Higgins, in this picture. Yep. Obviously, both genders may look the same sometimes, but they are do sometimes can little different. I know it's confusing to get used to when it comes to a dog. Well, it could be any animal really, depends. Yeesh. Like Finding Nemo. Okay. Okay, shut up, Caitlin. No time for jokes. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, I remember something. Just hang on. Yep. I remember this game. So, and before you could possibly ask, unless you're going to ask me or not, but it's okay. But in the game, this is not really Aunt Mabel in the game. It's just some random cartoon character. I don't know who it is, but yeah, some people some people assume it is Aunt Mabel, but for me and to some others, I don't think this is actually Aunt Mabel because we can tell by the the, the way it looks. Okay, all right, move on. Oh boy, but I do remember that game anyway, and it's really awesome because I remember playing it on CBeebies website. Yeah, and that's what CBeebies used to look like back in the old days. Well, basically, sometimes during the 2010s, I would say, or maybe 2009 actually, because sometimes CBeebies do change a few times before. So yeah, tell me about it. Okay, so okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's get to the episodes. Okay, so basically, so these are the episodes of the show. Uh huh. Yes. Well, obviously, there are some few episodes that I'm not really kind of into, but it's okay sometimes. I don't mind watching them as long as whatever that interests me. It just depends on the episode, though. Yeah. Although, I do remember some of the episodes that I do actually remember that I watched before on CBeebies long time ago as a kid. Uh, ha. So, yeah. So this is the very first episode, hedgehogs. Yep. Mm-hmm. Um, I won't talk about the rest of the episodes though, but what I can partly say, what I mean, I can always explain of what I remembered in the episode. Just I just don't want to spoil it in case if those who haven't seen the episode yet. So yeah, okay. So anyway, so I do remember this episode anyway, and I do remember that scene when Aunt Mabel um, it's only because Pippin was barking, and she kept on barking until suddenly Aunt Mabel finally realized there was a hedgehog outside. But it's just like, well, if I forgot the name that she called the hedgehog, but let's just say it's also a friend of hers in the garden, and 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 the hedgehog keeps spinning round like round and round in the garden until Aunt Mabel realized it injured its leg. Oh, poor little thing. Let me give my little hedgehog a kiss on the leg. Mwah. Okay. Don't get too weird out of from me, okay? I feel sorry for the hedgehog. Yeah. I always feel like that when animals get hurt. So why not? Because everyone feels that way sometimes, don't they? Well, it just depends on who. Yes. Okay. I remember until the scene when Aunt Mabel takes the hedgehog to a vet to get it to help it to get better. So yeah. So like I said, I can't really remember the name that Aunt Mabel gave the hedgehog, but yeah. It's been ages since I watched it. I did watch it again sometimes like last year, but I barely remember the name now because it was ages ago. So sometimes my brain is just stupid. Ugh. Okay. All right, forget it. Okay. So the next episode, snails. I do remember watching it like a little bit. I would say I vaguely remember what it's about the snails, but I do remember a little bit because I do remember seeing of how I pictured the episode when Aunt Mabel explains about the snails. So yeah, but if I have to be really honest with you boys and girls, I don't like snails very much. Sorry if those of who does, but for me, I just don't. But I would never hurt it though. Like really, I would never hurt any animal if I get scared of them. Because no way, because it will just make us horrible people. So I'm sorry for saying it, but it is kind of a fact because my mom and dad always say never hit whatever animal or insect it is just because you're scared of them because it's wrong. Because the more you keep doing it, you get grounded. So why bother? Okay, sure, Caitlin. Oh, anyway, so I do remember this episode called A Windy Day. I think I remember a tiny bit though. I do remember the scene when, like, this this peculiar picture on the actual video with Aunt Mabel outside in the garden anyway, and she was talking about the wind anyway, about what's so important about the wind because well, wind they can help dry your clothes when you put your clothes on the washing line. Yeah, and sometimes winds can well, oh, there's so many facts that I can think of, but there's so many. Yeah. Okay, and this episode water. Yeah, I don't really remember watching it, or if I don't know if I did or not. I can't really remember now. But if there's who does remember the episode, then that's fine. You can always explain with whatever you want to in the comments, but not on the comments in the live on the StreamYard thingy. You can always comment on YouTube though, because so that way people can see your comment. Because otherwise, people won't be able to see your comment anyway. Because StreamYard doesn't really show it sometimes. I'm only saying it for your sake. And I think I do remember this one. I think so anyway, because I do remember this song when Aunt Mabel was singing about Pippin in the rain. Oh my god, that song! Like really. I mean, it's catchy. Oh my goodness. It just makes me smile every time I listen to that song. Oh boy. Sorry. Okay, and this episode would, yeah, I, okay, you can obviously tell I did watch it because you can tell by the red line, but that was sometimes ages ago, so I barely remember what it was about now. But I can partially say I do know it's about wood anyway. Yeah, let's just say sometimes we all need wood anyway to have paper and to use to build a tent or something. Yeah. Oh, I remember learning this before in high school with Sophie and some other boys, and it does look like a tent, but I forgot the name of it. Oh, come on. It's something to do with Fiji. Yeah, Fiji. Yeah, because I remember learning this before, but I forgot the name of this stupid tent thing. If there's who I know in real life, please let me know, because some of you probably already, well, might remember than I do, because I can't really good at guessing all the time, like always. Because sometimes not anyone has to remember if they don't have to remember, because sometimes we can remember in our own time, really. So it takes time. But I do remember this episode though. It's obviously paper. And yet, we all need paper now, don't we? Like newspapers and paper so we can draw on or write on or making a document. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or these sort of files or something when it comes to the office, hospital, any kind, really. Or where you wanted to assign a form or something. It can be anything about papers. Yeah, but there's loads of different papers anyway, like cardboards, fabrics, sort of paper, and wow, there's so many papers. If you think of any papers that you can think of, let us know in the comments, but on YouTube. Uh-huh. Oh, I vaguely remember this one, but I know it's about clay anyway. And to tell the truth, I had been doing clay before, but if I had to be really honest, I don't like the sticky stuff from the clay, because the way it feels is all like soft and all kludgy and yucky. Ugh, bleh, ugh, ugh. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Rubbish. I don't really remember this one, if I have to be really honest. I don't know whether this is something to do with about garbage bins. Well, garbage cans in other countries, but we say bins in here, the United Kingdom. Okay. And there's another episode, Holes in the Ground. I don't know if I did watch it or not, but I barely remember now. It was a long time. And if I did, I don't know. Okay. And it's the episode Bread. Hmm. Actually, I did used to like bread when I was younger, but I kind of grow out of bread. So I don't want you guys to judge me, but I don't really like bread like at all, like the way I used to. It's just the moment I started to taste it again, I feel like something off or something. But that's just me. And basically, I don't really like sandwich either, or burgers, or anything that's something to do with bread. Something like that. I hope everyone can understand because that's just the way I am, because it's just the way my taste is. So please respect that, okay? Thank you very much. And there's another episode called Geese. Yeah, I know it's about ducks anyway. Geese, goose, ducks, swans. It can be any kind of ducks, like quack, 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 quack. Or how about the duck from Rosie and Jim? Quack, quack, quack. Did you call us duck? Okay, you get the joke if you have seen that show before, Rosie and Jim. Okay, I'm getting overboard. Yeah, okay. And there's another episode called Boots. I think I do remember actually, because I remember seeing it on CBeebies. So I do remember some scene though about it. Yes. And there's another episode about spiders. Hate spiders. Ugh. But I would never hurt them. Like I said before about snails, I would never hurt any. But still, well, to be honest, I think I've probably had mentioned this before. I'm scared of spiders. They're just so creepy. They're so, well, basically, let's just say the only reason why I'm scared of spiders is because the legs, the heads, the eyes. Ooh, I just so want to. I just want to get away from them. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, I'm calm. Oh yeah, and there's another episode that I also, but mostly remember buses. Like beep beep. Get on board, kids. Time to go to school. Get it? Or how about this? Wheels on the bus go round and round, 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 round. Beep beep. Yes. At least I cheer you guys up as I cheer myself up. Oh my goodness. And besides, I loved that song when I was a kid. Yeah. I mean, can you blame me for singing it? I mean, I always remember that song. Beep beep. Okay, and there's another episode called Apples. I barely remember what it. I mean, barely remember this episode. I don't know if I actually did or not, but uh, sometimes this brain doesn't work. Uh, I wish this brain do work though. I'm trying to think here. Ugh. Okay. Oh yes, I remember this one. Cleaning, like washing machines and liquids and any kind. Something to do about cleaning things. Yeah. Well, I don't read. Well, what? Sorry. I mean, about the episode of apples. Speaking about apples. Well, I don't really like apples. Really. Well, I did used to like bananas and tangerines or orange, whatever you prefer to call it. But if I had to be really honest, I kind of went off with the fruits. I prefer vegetables better, really, because it's tasty. I know fruits can be good for you, and don't get me wrong, you are correct. Fruit is good for you. But for me, it is okay. But I would say I probably just stick with the vegetables because I've been eating it more often than fruits anyway. So obviously for me, yeah. And my favorite vegetables are actually carrots, golden peas, um, broccoli, and I think that's it. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Move on. Okay. Alright, to talk about this one. Okay. Sewage. I don't know what sewage is, but if there's a who know what sewage is, please let me know, because I don't know what it really means. Okay. A woolly jumper. Oh yes. I obviously remember this one because let's just say well, it's because Aunt Mabel sort of got a present, if I'm not mistaken, by a family or a friend. I don't know, but all I can possibly say that Aunt Mabel went to a farm to see the sheep's getting shaved by this thingy Weezer thing, whatever you call it, and that's how you get clothes from because if you shave some of the hairs from the sheep, which makes them turn like almost like half naked. Don't worry, no more information. Uh, okay, and that's how I know. Okay, thank you, Tom. So he said sewage is the remains of dirty water that gets flushed down the drain. Oh, I get it. Thank you, Tom, for explaining. So yeah, okay, speaking about drain, it's rank. Ugh, smells like rats. Like don't go any near the drain. Ugh, what? Ugh. Whew. Okay, crepes. Yes, not like the crepes to those from the US, but can I just be honest? Crepes is well, it's kind of hard to explain because we say crepes but not chips because chips from where we from we well fries, right? Well, when it comes to fries we say chips, but when it comes to but um those thingies from the packet, like Walkers, for example, we call them crisps. I know it can be confusing for those from the US, but I'm afraid you just got to get used to that those, including myself from the UK, say differently. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So useful holes. Uh, mm, I don't think I remember this one. I might as well give this episode a watch at some point, very soon, hopefully. Okay, and there's a episode about a letter. Like writing a letter. You can write on the letter like in any sort of way, like on the computer or on this sort of thingy thingy machine, like a type machine. Yeah, it's like a keyboard, but it's kind of different because that's what people used to do back in the old centuries. hmm Yeah, but that's sort of like the old way of computer. Although it's not really a computer, but I know it can be difficult to explain for this one. But if you really want to know what I'm trying to say, just search it on Google or actual parents or grandparents or whoever who probably already know about it. So yeah. Mm, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking about this episode, toothpaste. I've been watching that this morning actually it because let's just say I just remember watching it anyway as a kid on CBeebies, and yet, toothpaste they're actually good for you anyway because it helps you to clean your teeth. Always brush your teeth every morning and every night. Or if you just either want to brush your teeth in the middle of the day as well, it just depends on situation really, because um, I sometimes can see people brushing their teeth during the middle of the day, and I kind of find it a bit weird. But no offense. I mean, sorry if I upset anyone, but I just think brushing teeth in the morning and the night is perfectly better. Yeah, to be really honest. So yeah, stones. Yeah. Okay. I, I, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's something to do about Aunt Mabel was explaining what the stones are actually made of, and and telling us like different types of stones, really, like rocks. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And and there's a cartoon drink, not cartoon, a cartoon drink. Get it? Okay. Shut up, giggling. Okay. I would say it's. I do. Let's just say I used to drink a carton orange juice when I was younger. I kind of stopped drinking that now because I started to drink a different orange juice in nowadays, and it's called a fruity orange juice. It's well, it may be a little similar, but it's a bit different. Yeah. And there's the episode about fish. Well, fishes, like different type of fishes. It could be any, not just it doesn't have to be just about a fish. It can be any kind of sea animals, like jellyfish, for example, or starfish, like um um jumping down with your arms to like keep swinging your arms doing the jump. Yep, to make you look like yourself, to make that you are a starfish yourself. Yeah, and there's an episode about rabbits. Yeah, I think I remember this one actually. Yes. Uh huh. And to tell you guys this, I love rabbits. They're just so cute. Oh, they're so sweet. Yeah, I've seen rabbits before in your actual farm or the Chester Zoo. Yeah, I go to Chester Zoo like from time to time. I should definitely go back there sometimes during the summer. Yeah, or maybe sometimes in the spring. I don't know, but I had to ask my mom first if we can go. Yes, and it's about eggs. Oh yeah, crack the egg. Yeah, like um speaking about eggs, my nan said to me that I used to eat eggs when I was a kid, and I barely remember that actually. I mean, mm, I hardly remember me eating eggs. It's probably because growing up, sometimes you can't really remember things that you do or did as a kid. So it's pretty normal sometimes where you can't really remember things of whatever you did as a kid, whatever. Something like that. Yeah. Dandelions. Oh, yes, dandelions. Yes. I like dandelions. They're just so interesting and they're so delicate. Yeah. And and I still remember, well, we still do, but let's just say, because my nan and granddad had a tortoise, well, a pet tortoise. Well, let's just say it was someone else's pet before my grandparents, but let's just say the owner who owns um the tortoise way before my nan and granddad did. They kind of moved away somewhere, but they kind of asked my grandparents to look after him. And you want to know what his name is? Well, Speedy. I know it's kind of a bit funny to call him that, even though tortoise can be slow, slow, slow. Okay, speaking about Speedy, we sometimes feed Speedy with dandelions because he just loves the taste of dandelions. Because my granddad sometimes asks me to come with him, or my nan asks me to come with her to pick some dandelions so we can from other people's houses' gardens. But they don't mind sometimes because sometimes my grandparents do get permission anyway. So don't get, you know, accusing or anything. Okay. Okay. And there's an episode about boxes. You're not like wooden box. I do got a wooden box right next to me by near to my desk and the sofa actually. But it's just a piece really. Not the whole box, but a piece. Yes. It's only because it's from my miraculous ladybug motorbike sort of toy. So I thought I'd keep it because I want to use it for as a stage sort of thing. So yeah, and besides, you can't use cardboard to decorate something like make a house for your toys or something, or make a box of your memories. Cool. Okay, and it's the episode about bricks. Mm-hmm. I remember watching it actually because I remember this episode anyway because I remember this peculiar scene when Pippin was trying to pick up the brick with her own teeth, but Aunt Mabel kind of said to her, "Oh no, Pippin, never pick a brick with your own teeth. It will because it will hurt Pippin if she ever did try to pick it up with her own teeth. And besides, never pick a brick by a dog because it won't help because dogs' teeth are way sensitive sometimes." Okay. Oh yes, I remember this one the most. I love the episode actually. I keep watching it like non-stop growing up. And to tell you guys this, carrots is my well obviously my favorite vegetable. Well, one of my favorite vegetable, of course. hmm Yeah. Oh yeah, I was recently watching this episode about pencils a few hours ago. I was gonna watch it anyway, but I thought I make a video about this show anyway. So I might as well watch this episode again sometimes after finish or something doing this live video. So or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But it just depends how long my live video is going to be. Okay. And I do remember this one. Yeah, soap. You know, like using soap for your hands or cleaning your body, like when you're either in the bath or washing your face or in the shower. It depends, really. And you can have these, what are they called again? Something about soap that you use for your hands when you're not using the sink. It's like a Bantalizer soap, I think it's called. I forgot the name, but but I know what it is anyway. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but it's okay if you don't. But don't blame yourself. I can't possibly blame you anyway. So I'm just talking stupid. Okay, street light, sorry, street lamps. Huh. Well, street lamps. I was watching it before, and yes, I do remember anyway because I remember watching it on CBeebies too. Mhm. Oh yeah, thanks Tom. Hans Sandister. Sorry, Santiser. Sorry. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Just me moving about on the table. Okay. Come out. Okay. There's an episode about brushes. I think it depends on what brush you're talking about. Really, it could be any brushes, like doing your hair or scrubbing your back. But, well, using for your back anyway, but not for singing. Like, really? I mean, seriously, I heard about people singing in the shower. I mean, I've seen it before in some of the shows that I watch from CBeebies. For goodness sake, I was like, what the hell? Some crazy lady singing like a lunatic, singing to herself in the shower. Oh my goodness. Like, I forgot what it was, but all I can possibly say, she was like this. So like that. I was like, okay, give me a break, lady. Come on. Am I the only one who thinks that? Okay. Marmalade. Oh yeah. It's you can see them in the video. I don't think I ever tried marmalade. I might give her a try if I had to. Okay. I don't know, but maybe I should. Okay. And it's the episode about frogs. Oh yeah. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Yep. You get the joke. Rabbit. How about the Frog Prince, more like? Or Princess and the Frog? And there's bulbs. Yep. I think I do remember this one, but vaguely though. But I can possibly say I think this is something to do with Aunt Mabel sort of said about the one of the lights doesn't work, and she has to go out and buy a new pair of the bulb. Something like that. I think so anyway. I had to watch it again to fresh my memory. Yeah. But I do remember this one now. Oh, I just love butterflies. Like flying in the air. Cute little butterflies. Okay. And besides, you can't possibly blame me for loving the butterflies. Or should I say mariposa, because that means butterflies in Spanish. Yep. We learn every day. So, yeah. So these are the episodes from the Come Outside. And if you really want me to tell you what the show is really about, well, okay. Just bear with me. Here we go. Okay, so Come Outside is a British educational children's television series that ran from 23 September 1993 to 18 March 1997. OMG. I mean, we're not long until the 18th of March anyway, because it's only 13th of March right now, actually. So not long until the anniversary of the end of the show. So we can always celebrate it if you want to. And I can't possibly blame you, because I feel like I want to celebrate myself. Okay. The series aims to encourage young children, or sometimes adults too, to learn about the world around them. The starting point for each program is something with which children may already be familiar, such as wood, paper, boots, buses, soap, and lamppost. Something like that. The two main characters, yes, you already know, Aunt Mabel, who's been played by the late Linda Barson, because since I already said she passed away, and the dog named Pippin. He was instantly played by a female dog also called Pippin, and later by the dog's grandson, which I already told you before, Mr. Higgins, in the later series of the show. A feature of Come Outside in Auntie Mabel's unusual mode of transport, a small aeroplane, so like that, with multicolored polka dots like green, yellow, blue, red, any colors really. Boy. So you can see the production companies, and the running time is actually 40 minutes. Yeah. So these are the people who did the camera setup, and there's the editors, production location, Greater London, Buckinghamshire. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Production details. Elizabeth Bennet created the format and characters, wrote the scripts, directed many of the programs, and produced all three series. Two different production companies were involved. Series 1 was made by Spellform Production, which had which has been which has been closed. Season 2 and 3 were made by Elizabeth Bennet's production company, Tricon Associates. Something like that. And it's a home videos sort of thing, like a VHS or DVDs, any kind, something like that. The BBC issued a collection of VHS tapes in the early 2000s, later released on DVD. The complete series is now available in a DVD box set, or YouTube as well, of course. The BBC also released a collection of DVDs with booklets and notes not intended for home use, but instead for use in schools and other educational purposes. So, anywho, I hope you guys really enjoyed my video. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Oh boy. So, anyway, I hope you guys actually really did enjoy my video. And if you want to share your thoughts about Come Outside, let us know on YouTube in the comments. And yes. And so don't hesitate. So I'll leave you guys to it, boys and girls, and ladies and men. So I'll leave you guys to it and have a wonderful day and night. So enjoy. Bye, everyone.